Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Martin Roland Smith gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So stepping in, Eric Sogard. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them. And I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again. That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Striding forward now, Austin Meadows, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And immediately the Rays now have to deal with a real burner standing at first base. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail biters, 2 close games, low scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Tomlinson stands at first with 1 out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Tuchman hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Wade fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 21, Jesus Aguilar.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Willie Adames is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Maben. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
At the plate, Mike Ford, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Ford stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. One out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
3-2 pitch, and that misses. Ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping into the box, Heath Saunders. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ford on second. Gregorius at first. 1 gone. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
2 down, runners at first and second. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
At the plate, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The pause and the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. And here now is Mike Zunino as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Eric Sogard.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
The second baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Got him. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Mike Tauchman.
Digging in, Mike Tauchman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here's the 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 2-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Mike Ford would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Ford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie. In now, Tommy Pham, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Snap throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in safely. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Saunders gloves it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll step off and go to third here, and he's back in standing. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fouled away. Pham takes his lead at third with one away. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Avisail Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in now, Brandon Lowe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 delivery. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 35.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Heath Saunders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the
Now
breaking
batting,
ball.
catcher,
Heath Saunders
Austin.
goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Digging in, Austin Romine. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. No balls and 1 strike. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ready now, Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Adames over at second. Sogard at first, 2 out in the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
For the Yankees, the third baseman,
back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Mackenzie Tomlinson. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tommy Pham, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Pham.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Meadows becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Avisail Garcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into. Trevor Richards enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34, Trevor Richards.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Tauchman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Standing in, Cameron Maybin. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Richards is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Not too many guys in the game can get on top of a high fastball the way he did right there. That's usually kryptonite for most hitters in the league.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
Oreo dealer in a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Riding in once again, Heath Saunders. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brendan Lowe. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Fouled away. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The next 0-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Fastball in there for a called strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Still 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Emilio.
First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Heath Saunders is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box now, Austin Romine. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four. Ready once again, Mackenzie Tomlinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there were two down. Into the box now, Tyler Wade. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
The 0-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our... Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Eric.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Sogard. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Kevin Kiermaier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 home. Snap throw from the catcher. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tags down there. The 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Number 43 is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tampa Bay. Number 47, Oliver.
Nino Reese is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in with 38 home runs and 76 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Tauchman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Right
Standing in, Cameron Maybin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he is in there.
Hey, Devo, that's great hustle on the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw. But I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken to throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Nino Reese will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Aroldis Chapman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here is Avisail Garcia, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 5. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. Number 38 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 38.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Pham is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The shortstop, Didi.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now batting, Keith Saunders. First pitch of the at-bat. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Aroldis Chapman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.